What's good, y'all? It's Solution back at it with another YouTube video. And today I'm going to talk about why you should never relax in life, guys. It's really bad. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first reason why you should never relax is because reality is unforgiving. And see, I will explain it very simply for you guys to understand. So think about fighting an enemy. You are fighting against an enemy, and this enemy you cannot see. You don't know where it's coming from. It has strength and speed on levels that you have no clue about, and you have a certain set of abilities that are random, meaning you might not have the right things in order to fight against this enemy. So this enemy knows exactly where you are, exactly what you're doing, and you have no clue where it is and no clue what it's going to do, and you can't predict its next movement. You're just standing there alone, but you know an enemy is out there. So think about trying to defeat this enemy. How would you do it? How would you defeat an enemy that you can't predict where they're coming from? They're really fast, they're really strong. You have whatever gear that you have against it, meaning it's not like it's specifically tailored to take care of business. You just have what you were given, and you have to defeat this opponent. I can already see how you guys would think like, well, bruh, this is completely unfair. Like there's nothing I can really do against this opponent to actually defeat them because I don't know where they are. They're super strong, super fast. I only have what I have. I can't pull out some really cold ability where I can search them out and find them. Like it just is what it is. So guys, this is what reality is. This is life. Reality is extremely unforgiving. This enemy that is reality is unforgiving. You have no clue what is going to happen. It is impossible to predict, and it's extremely unfair. So think about it. Think about fighting this enemy, and instead of being like, okay, where are you gonna come from? What's going on? You're like, all right, I'm gonna just chill, just do my thing. All right, I don't know where he at. You know, he probably not gonna come now. He's probably not gonna show up today or tomorrow. I'll just sit here, chill, mind my own business, maybe twiddle my thumbs a little bit. Like, could you imagine doing that against an enemy? You're in an area with an enemy. You cannot see where they're gonna come from. You know they are fast. You know they are strong. You know they fight unfairly. And you're sitting there, you're like, let me just twiddle my thumbs. And then imagine they attack you. What would happen? You die. You die, like, for sure. So I just want you guys to understand this so you can realize just how unfair reality is and why you getting comfortable against this kind of enemy is extremely foolish. Extremely foolish. You can't afford to get comfortable against someone you cannot see where they're coming from. They are extremely strong, extremely fast. They fight unfairly. How are you going to sit there and then twiddle your thumbs? Why does it even make sense for you to relax? Why does it even make sense for you to be comfortable? There's no good reason against such an enemy. You have no advantages. You only have disadvantages. So how could you afford to relax? So if you were fighting against this enemy who is fighting so unfairly, what does that really mean? You need to be at your best. You need to be at your peak best. You need to be looking left, right, up, down, sideways. You need to be looking all around the place to make sure that you are ready. Even if you don't know where they're coming from, even though you know they are strong, even though you know they're fast, even though you know that they fight unfairly. If you want to give yourself the best opportunity to defeat this enemy, what do you have to do? You have to do everything in your power to be ready to fight. And you're not going to do that if you're comfortable. You're not going to do that if you're relaxed. I'm not saying you shouldn't recover. Relaxing and recovering are different. You can recover because your body needs time to recuperate, to come back strong. But relaxing is literally knowing you could be doing more and you choosing not to. You choosing to twiddle your thumbs in front of an enemy that has extreme advantages over you. You need to make sure that if you're fighting this kind of opponent, you want to be at your best to make sure if this person hits you, you will not fall. You will feel pain because it has such an advantage over you that it's going to be hard not to feel pain, but you won't fall though. And this is what brings me to my second point, that the reason why you should never relax is you're always prepared. You see, it definitely sucks that we're fighting an enemy that is this strong and we cannot even see what they're going to do. We have no clue what's going to happen. No clue at all. Extreme advantages. So what does that mean? At the very least, if you make sure your physical health is on point, your mental health is on point, you have your goals set, you have a strategy for achieving those goals on a daily basis, you're taking care of your environment, making sure you're in a position where your environment is uplifting you, taking care of your hygiene, taking care of your style, taking care of all of these different things. That means when life tries to throw a haymaker at us, it might hit us because we didn't know it was going to come, but we'll just rub it off. We'll just walk it off because we were prepared for the hit. We gave ourselves the best chance to be prepared for the hit. Whereas if we slack and relaxed, what would have happened? We would have died from the hit. We would have fallen badly from the hit. It would have been hard for us to get up from the hit. You see, the very best thing you can do against something that has so many advantages over you is do everything in your power to be at your best. Do everything in your power to be at your best. So at least if this horribly strong enemy attacks us, we won't fall. We will feel pain, but we will not fall. And ultimately, because of it, we will get stronger. But because life is also unpredictable, what does that mean? They might throw a punch, but it might be a punch we've already felt before. So now it doesn't even faze us. And that's how you put yourself in a position to not already only be prepared, but also be ready to face the same challenge again if it comes. Just seriously get it into your heads, guys, that you cannot afford to be comfortable against an enemy that is unpredictable. There's no logical reason why it makes sense to be comfortable against such an enemy. Always do everything in your power to make sure you're at your peak best in all endeavors of your life, especially in your goals and ambitions, guys. You want to make sure for your goals and ambitions that you want to achieve, the success you want to achieve, you're doing everything in your power to be at your best, to take opportunities when they come. Because comfort is really what will kill you. But being prepared will always put you in a situation where you can survive the hits that this enemy called life throws at you. So with that being said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, make sure your notification bell is on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.